Welcome back everybody to another vlog. So this time we have a 1998, so this is 27 years old, TVR Chimaera. One of those two, I don't know how to pronounce it, but this vehicle is a thing of beauty. Wow. It's stunning. So this has been painted fairly recently. Originally, it was booked in for a single stage paint coating and to protect the roof. There's obviously found a few more bits, sanding marks, and so there is a bit of wiggle room. Whether we go full two stage, or there might be some panels which will get a single stage. I don't know yet. It's obviously this is a fiberglass body. It's not metal. So I don't know how it's going to react. I don't know if it's soft paint, hard paint. I don't know. But it is just beautiful. What a lovely colour. So whoever's painted it, they've done a lovely job. It just needs a bit of CCC TLC to finish it off. But yeah, I've kind of got 3 days to do this one. Today has been a crazy day with customers. It's getting on a bit and I've not even started polishing, so I'm probably going to pull a bit of a late one tonight. And just before I was filming this, I've just had this through, try and get one of the lights off it, through the post. We hereby acknowledge Cornwall Car Care as a Gyeon PPF installer. Yeah, so that is going to go up on the wall alongside my certified detailer. Yes. Yeah, that made my day today. The postman came, he's like, there you go, and I was just like, okay, don't know what this is. Open it up and it's just like, wow. So Gyeon, thank you very much. Yeah, if you follow me on the socials, you'll see that I'm progressing in my PPF. I didn't know if I was going to enjoy it or not. And I think that's why I put off doing it, because I thought, oh, I'm not going to enjoy it. I enjoy the corrections, the coatings, but I am starting to enjoy the PPF. So now that I'm getting better at it, yeah, there's definitely a little spark happening. So yeah, we'll see where it's going to go. But this is just mad. I love these cars. Like, they just look amazing. Really nice flowing body lines. We've got a couple of little tight areas where we might have to get the hybrid and stuff in. But yeah, I just want to get going on this. So we'll get in, we'll have a quick look at the paintwork at some of the areas, and then we'll go from there. Woo. So let's start on the boot lid. I'm not even going to use my torch for this part. You can see all these scratches. They're in this like little valley that's here. I don't think a single stage is going to get those out. So yeah, there's that. There's little patches of sanding marks. Yeah, you can just see them there. But I will get my torch for the side. So down here on this bottom part, you can see it's quite badly scratched. So that runs all the way around the back. Rear lights. If I put the light, yeah, rear lights are quite bad. Yeah, so they should come up lovely. I've got a little bit of condensation just at the bottom. So across this door, you can see little flickers of scratches that are running all across here. And obviously there's no door handles on these. So it's going to get closed a lot in this area. And I think we might even come back at some point and PPF both these doors just to kind of stop all of these scratches happening. You can see some deep ones here. So we'll try and tackle, or if I can't remove them, I'll improve them. Tight to here, you can just see some scratches. And then here, you can see it's quite dull. So this from round about here to the front is sanding marks. Again, I don't know what's going to come out. I don't know if this is hard or soft. So yeah, up in this channel, there's lots of straight line scratches. So I would assume that where this has been sanded, they just needed to go a little bit more and polish these out. But yeah, the whole bonnet. So if you look at the reflection of the spotlights as well, they're just not clear at all. You can kind of see these little lines coming off. Yeah, like that one there. So these are holograms caused by a rotary polisher. But obviously we have all these scratches in it as well. This wing is the same. You can see the distortion in the light. Whereas down here, you can just see a little spotlight. And you come across here, and this is all sanding marks. So that will need cutting to remove that. But yeah, some of it, like this door, might get away with a single stage. But yeah, it's had a roof on it not that long ago, so that's almost brand new, should we say. So we give that a quick light clean. And then later in the vlog, we'll get that protected. Just remove any hair. But yeah, wow. I just want to get cracking on it now. So let's set up the camera. I'm going to do some test sections. Let's get going. Yes, let's make this one shine. So testing out of the way, I tried a medium foam pad on Gyeon polish. Didn't even touch it. I then tried the Roots yellow wall pad and Gyeon polish. Didn't really do much. So I then went Rupes yellow wall pad and Gyeon compound plus, and was better, but still needed more. So yeah, we ended up going Old Faithful, Maguire's microfiber cutting pad and Gyeon compound plus. Some areas are requiring 2 hits. I can get the majority done, and then there's just like a couple of little sections where the sanding marks were deeper. I've had to go back over. So yeah, I'm happy with that. So yeah, this still might look a little bit hazy, but remember all the deep scratches that were in here? Yeah, you can definitely see some micro marring. But yeah, once that is refined, it's going to be crystal clear. Got a lot of work to do. So I'm going to go and put some food on quickly and just crack on. Because I think this is going to take a bit more work than I expected. Ugh. And I'm still getting over me cold as well, so it's still hanging on in there. But yeah, let me go and put some food on, and then yeah, let's just carry on polishing because it's quite a bit. I'm not going to lie, that was a bit of a struggle today. Woke up with another migraine, so you may have seen a little bit of footage of me with my hood up, just polishing, but it's now clearing, and yeah, oh, wow. Whew. But that paint, what a difference. Admittedly, I pretty much had to cut everything. I tried single staging the panels that weren't as bad, and I wasn't happy with it. So yeah, I pretty much cut the whole vehicle, refined it all with Gyeon primer. The gloss levels are ridiculous. So yeah, I'm just going to give it a quick wipe down with Gyeon Prep. And yeah, I'm going to try and get this one coated today and leave the roof and the glass till tomorrow, I think. But yeah, would like to try and get this one coated today. Oh my word, this paint looks stunning. Stunning. Woo. Look at that. There's still a couple of deeper ones in there, but more than happy with that. This just looks... Oh, we'll wait till the end. But yeah, I'm going to get the rest of this wiped down. Let's get some coatings on. Come on! Well, that is base coat and top coat completed. We are just coming up to 7 o'clock. That'll do for me. So tomorrow, got to protect the roof, clean the exhausts, door shuts, glass, tyres. So yeah, we'll wrap this one up tomorrow. I've had enough. I'm going home. See you in the morning. TVR Chimaera detail completed. Yeah. That looks insane. I'm proper happy with that. Oh my God. What an absolute pleasure working on this. So originally, when this was first booked in, it was booked in for a single stage. The vehicle has been painted, and I did say to the owner that there's possibility of sanding marks. And yeah, we found quite a few on this one. So the majority has had a 2-stage machine polish. Some areas had a single stage, but totally worth it. It's just stunning. This was then finished off with Gyeon Infinite Base Type 1 and Top Coat Type 2. Quick view for the glass. Gyeon Rim Evo for the wheel faces. Gyeon tyre. But yeah, what a weapon. Woo. What an absolute weapon. Oh my God. Just pure gloss. Yeah, so I don't really know what else to say. But wow. That is going to be one very happy customer. So let's get into some afters. So we have a 27-year-old TVR Chimaera that has had a minor correction and been, let's roll some afters.